hit Shark Tank. And he's retired one away. And that'll bring up the speedy out. He's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Cordova. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 17.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. These Rockies, Harold, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Cordova is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And that's in there. Base hit. Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. And at first for him following the 1-out single. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like... And hold on there. That's not going to get him. In there with the stolen base. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Margot rounds third and is digging for the plate. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll... Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Gonzalez.
First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
You froze him on the fastball there. Carlos Gonzalez is retired to kick off the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Trevor Story is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball line foul as that's in the seats over the Padre dugout. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting sixth,
In is Gerardo Parra, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Now another 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Here's Will Myers.
First baseman, Will Myers.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1-2, here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Yohannes Solarte. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Tony Walters. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 14, Tony.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The 0-1. Ground ball right side. A dive and he knocks it down. It'll almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Stepping into the box, number 49. He'll take his first hacks here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. So striding in, Wall. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is flared out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Charlie Blackmon.
Sent on the ground out to second. Solarte's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In now, Hector Sanchez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Travis Jankowski. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Dahl. He can't get to it. This one's down. The pitcher, Yulise Chassin, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. The tag, and he is out. Ready for another chance. Cordova. 0 for 1 here in the first pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. Striding in once again, Manuel Margot. He reached on a single in his first try. Comes set, and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Story scoops it up on to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, David Dahl. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now a throw over. Runners back. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So coming to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
He's running towards second. Softly hit toward the hole. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Hard hit to first. Myers right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Renfroe. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. And it's 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
First baseman, number 4, Will
Myers will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done. Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gerardo Parra.
Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for
That'll
Colorado,
bring up Tony Walters.
Catcher, Tony Walters.
This is on the ground over to first. Myers is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, number 49. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping in, Yonhervis Solarte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Blackmon going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Into the box, Hector Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Up next for the
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez on the run. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And Gonzalez will put this one away for round number 2. Now at the plate, Ulysses Chassin. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
He's really been throwing the ball well. Then he comes up against the pitcher. He gets a 3-ball count on him. Maybe he lost a little bit of focus, but I'll tell you what, he's having a nice game.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
There's nothing better as a pitcher than throwing what should have been ball 4, but you're able to get it.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? Digging in to try it again. Wall.
Leading
0
off
for
the
1
Rockies,
for him here in this one.
Second baseman, number 7.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
What pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter,
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with. 3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
left fielder.
Digging in once again, David Dahl. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Swing and a little tapper. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. In to score the runner from second. Here's Carlos Gonzalez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Cordova 0 for
Leading
2
off
with a
for the
couple of
Padres.
strikeouts for him so
The
far.
shortstop, number 17.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Blackman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Center
Ready
fielder,
once
number
again,
7.
Manuel Margot.
Manuel
He's 1 for 2 in the ball
Margot.
game. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a soft liner on to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for
The
another
right
shot
fielder,
now.
number
Hunter
10.
Renfroe. A hit in 2 tries so
Renfroe.
far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Way in front of a great slider that time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Stepping in and ready for another
Now
shot,
batting.
Ryan
Third
Schimpf.
baseman.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. The 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. In now, Will Myers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Lifted in the air to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Story.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. In is Gerardo Parra. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Number 34 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 34.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Swing and a line drive, but this is yanked down. Now
The
batting,
catcher, number
Tony
14.
Walters. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Served out to left off the end of the bat. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in,
The
number
batter,
49.
number
1 in,
49.
1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Your
DJ
attention, please.
LeMahieu.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies, number 9, DJ LeMahieu.
In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1-0 count. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Spin and a throw back to second, and they got him. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Renfroe moving in. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the
It's time
inning.
for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Carlos
attention,
Estevez will come
Now
on and make
pitching
his
for
4th
Colorado,
appearance in this
number
campaign.
54, Carlos.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 away. Striding in once again, Hector Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Left field and deep. Looking up is Dahl. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Now in the box, Travis Jankowski.
Travis.
So they'll make a matchup from the stretch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Outside, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Jankowski is retired. 2 down now.
Number 34.
Now at the plate. Eric Ibar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Herman Marquez takes over pitching duties.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 67, Herman Marquez.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is. Jose Torres is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Coming to the plate now, Tom Murphy. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Sanchez corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Murphy is retired, and there's 1 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And another foul ball. Towards second. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Stepping up now. David Dahl. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ian Desmond will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And this one's in the dirt. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Cordova takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Arenado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. This is grounded foul. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2 and 2 now. Here's the pitch on 2 and 2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. And not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out 1. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. And this is fouled at the plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Oh and 2. Here it is. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Schimpf has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Cordova 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point. Adam Ottavino will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Pitching for Colorado, number 0, Adam Ottavino, a defensive change for the Rockies. Now playing left field, number 20, Ian Desmond.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Here it comes on 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
So striding forward now, Manuel Margot. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A called strike over the outside corner. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Blackman. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. From the stretch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Murphy gathers, but the throw is not in time. Renfroe is aboard after the strikeout. And that'll bring it.
Ryan Schimpf.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Now pitching for Colorado, number 51.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of it?
Number 4, Will
From the belt, the pitch. Will Myers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Brad Hand enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Gerardo Parra. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Cue shot here out towards short. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So coming to the plate, Jake McGee. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Mark Reynolds will be summoned off the bench here as he'll.
Reynolds.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Number 56 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 56.
Standing in, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Second baseman.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-2 count and the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Now batting, catcher.
So stepping in, Hector Sanchez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Hector Sanchez becomes out number 2 this inning. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he will make the catch, ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauls it in for the final out of the ball game.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon.